Hey guys, this is Heretic, and in this video I'm going to go over the new Guard Totem that just came out yesterday, and we're going to look at it and how it works and what it looks like in battle. This is the very first video that I'll do on the Guard Totem. I expect to do several more as I go in and compare it to some of the other totem choices that we have. So one of the other changes that did come in this update is we have this ability to do a power shift. Before, you could just get a refund on all of your items and then you could just apply them to a new totem. Now you can shift the items from one totem to another totem. It's essentially the same thing. So if you're going from a purple to a gold totem, the purple, their tattoos don't transfer over to the gold. You'll still need the gold tattoos to use them, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it here on this account. So I'll do a power shift from purple, and I'm going to pick my orange totem here. The new one is the Guard Totem, so I'm gonna select it. I'm gonna assign the pre-select, so you can just go through here and it keeps a running tally at the top as far as how many rune stones you have available. So you can go through and kind of balance this out, or you could go all in one if you wanted, just to see how far you could take it up. But I'm just going to take it up to about 40 something each. I'm guessing that's going to get me pretty close to running out. And now I can look here that this is giving me more for my actual attack, and here for critical strike, taken, reduction. And I'll just keep pushing this one up a little bit and go through here, and now I'm out. So now when I save it, what's going to happen is there's going to be a cooldown for 7 days, and I'm not going to be able to make changes. So be really sure that you're at where you want to be before you click save. So now I click save. According to the preset, Guard Totem will get the following stats. It'll tell you how it's going. At any point in here you can click cancel and it'll leave you back where you were. I'm going to go ahead and confirm, and I'm going to click shift. Yeah, so what it's telling me here is, because I'm going from purple to gold, these purple psionics will just go to my inventory. So I'm going to click confirm, confirm, and now let's go check it. So now I'll go over here, and it hasn't applied any of the gold tattoos yet, so I'm going to have to go in and do that, but that's easy. So I'll just click awakening and see how many I have. Worked out well, got up to 6. So now, pretty good. So this new Totem Skill is pretty powerful. It's generate a shield that can share 60% damage with one troop with the most soldiers. So if you're going in a straight line attack, this the priority will be on your frontline troops. So either the type of troop with the most soldiers. So if you're in a front line with infantry, your highest level infantry, your infantry in a straight line, your front line, would all be protected by this shield. It occurs at 6 seconds into the battle, so you won't see anything. So you need to make it to that first 6 seconds. Once you get to that first 6 seconds, what will happen is you'll get a shield that will absorb up to the troop's total battle power, up to 7 million times. And here's where it'll depend on how many levels you're up in this guard rampart. So it'll tell you how many of these tattoos you need to actually move up this tree. And I've seen some really impressive levels already by some of the big spenders in the game. But here we are, up to 14 times the 7 million. And if I go up the next level, it'll be 16.8 times. So it'll absorb the damage that is taken. And then if you do get this up to skill level 11, once that shield disappears, it will reduce the damage bonus of the enemy's archers and mages by 1.2% for 15 seconds. So it's just an extra type of thing that you can do. You can look at the max here. So you can get up to 7 million times 48, and you can get up to 24% the damage from your enemy. Your enemy's archers and mages would be reduced for you. So it is a very, very, very good totem. I highly recommend it. I've seen some really impressive stuff, and we're actually going to take a look at that now. All right, so before we get started, I want to show you again where I am. So it's 14.4%. Here we go. So let's go ahead and prepare the attack here. I'll go over to the Star Ruins. And what I want to do is pick someone that's strong, but it's not just going to blow me away. So this one should be pretty good. He may already have this applied as well, but we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. But I'm going to go ahead and do just a basic boost before we try it. Alright, so let's go ahead and go in and do an attack. Let's see how many troops he has again. I'm going to be close to the same number at least. He has 268. I'm not even close yet. I'll go ahead and raise it a little bit more. This will make it a little bit closer. He will probably win. Alright. So he has a troop power of 2.8 million. And I'm at 2.86. So it should be pretty darn close, right? So I'm going to go in a straight line just to make it easy. I don't have that many angels here. Alright, so here I'm at 3 million. So technically I should win this fight, right? Alright, so let's take a look at this actual fight. So I'm going to do a video replay here. And if you look at the top, you get to 6 seconds. Now you see the shield. You see a shield on me right there, right? So that helps me out, and the shield is off already. So he's already knocked that off. Alright, so go through and win this fight. Alright, so let's take a look at this one. He actually attacked me 4 hours ago, and that's before I didn't have any of my buffs here. So let's take a look, and he has 80,000 more troops than me, but I did win. So let's see what happened here. So I'm at the top this time, right? So at 6 seconds, now I have the shield. And the shield is gone now. It did save me enough to where I was able to make it through his front line. And now his angels are down. And now it's just mop-up duty at this time. If you have any of your front line left and they're moving up into the back line, it's game over by then. I've never seen a fight where you actually survive at that point. So I was able to beat without any of the buffs earlier. Let's take a look at another fight. So this one was from last night. And you can see here, same type of thing at 6 seconds. Now I have that shield. That shield is still on. Shield is still on. Shield is still going. Made it through his front line. I still have the shield there. Hardly taken any damage at all on the front line. Really OP here. Was able to wipe that one out without, losing too much at all. And you can see the shield on there. This is what you see right now is the flame shield from Beast Talents. But you could see that shield from the new totem, and it did really, really help me out here. So this is the new totem that everyone is going to use if you can actually get there. So the big spenders are going to be really putting everything into this new shield. It's really going to help them out. It's going to push them over the edge. I've been wanting to switch back to gold for a long time, but really, for me on gold, unless you're able to get enough runestones to make it where you make it over that edge where you're starting to get more stats than you could from the purple, because I didn't have that many runestones. the purple one was always a better one for me. I could actually push up those levels, the totem levels, because it was a lot easier, a lot cheaper. But I did have some of the gold from the beginning when I was thinking that was the way I was going to go. So it looks like I'm going to be moving back to gold for a while at least, and hopefully it ends up being something really good in the end. So what I'm going to do is, over the next few weeks, I'm going to be using it in all of our events, and some of the other people within RBZ will be using it as well, and I'll give you an update in the next week or two. All right, take care.